I used to love going to the dance studio almost every day. Learning new dance moves or perfecting existing moves were both challenging and rewarding. On top of that, getting to showcase my talent about once a month on stage in front of mostly my family and friends felt like I really accomplished something. After one of my performances, a talent agent approached my parents and asked if I wanted to be in a music video as a backup dancer. I could see my mother's eyes light up. Like all the years she had taken me to dance, this was the moment she waited for. I was one of 5 other dancers who flew to California to film the video. I was only 12 years old, and the video was for a rising child singing star. The filming was both fun and stressful. The worst part of the video that it planted a seed within both my mother and my dance instructor. A seed that grew into this horrifying plant that constantly needed the limelight. My daily childish dance practices that were once fun and I once looked forward to are now 4 hours of horrifying daily slave-like rituals. Every day when I would get off the school bus, I had to go right to the dance studio and stay until 9 p.m. and sometimes 10 p.m. at night, and the same for the weekends as well. My mother became completely possessed. When she posted the video on Facebook of me as a backup dancer, it was like showing the whole world that she made it. My ankles would be in agonizing pain after each practice, because my joints weren't given enough time to rest. I would dread the last class at my public school because I knew it was almost time for dance practice. One day, before dance practice, I said to my mother, "Mom, I don't like dance anymore, and I don't want to do it." My mother replied, "What did you just say?" in a stern, harsh voice. I replied, "Dance isn't fun anymore, I'm always in pain, and I never have enough time to be with my friends." My mother replied, "You have no idea how good you have it. I wish when I was your age I could dance." My mother never put in the time and commitment that I put in for you. I knew at this point there was no stopping my mother. It was either Hollywood or nothing. My father, in typical fashion, just went along with whatever my mother had decided. I would cry before, during and after each practice. That magnetic glow that I once let off while dancing had gone away. I still had to do the performances, which were now every 2 weeks. I had to put the fake smile on, or the witch, is also known as my mother and dance instructor, would terrorize me. Then it happened again. I was asked to perform for another dance video. I shook my head in disbelief. I really wanted no part of it. All the last video had done was brought jealousy from the other girl in both my dance studio and my public school. I had to figure a way to end this madness. My mother and my dance instructor were like locomotives spinning out of control. I knew if I faked an injury, the both of them would either make me continue dancing or wait like vultures until I was healed. I begrudgingly flew to Hollywood and danced for the music video. I had lost my grip on reality because I knew there was no escape from this madness. I woke up the next morning to get ready for my bi-weekly performance. I was in such a psychotic daze that I really don't remember getting ready or anything else. My mother must have put my makeup on and got me ready. My dance instructor must have then pushed me on stage when my song came on. From what I was told, in the middle of the stage, I took off my tap shoes and threw them at the judges, where I actually broke one of their noses. Then I looked around for whatever props I could find, and I continued to hurl them at the audience. At first I think everyone was just in total shock to do anything to stop me. Eventually I was subdued by the fathers in the crowd. I was sent to a child psychiatric facility for 2 weeks. When I got out, my parents were told to never put me in dance again. 2 months later, my mother brought up the notion of me dancing again, and my mind went blank, and I was told that I had chased her around the neighborhood.